Staring down from the edge of a massive cliff triggers a sudden, terrifying biological impulse to leap directly into the open air. Your heart races, your stomach drops, and for a split second, a voice in your head whispers a single word: jump. It is a deeply unsettling experience that leaves you questioning your own sanity. But this dark mental intrusion is not a hidden desire to die. It is a hard, documentable glitch running inside your brain's survival software. Why does your mind manufacture an urge to plunge toward your own destruction? In the scientific community, this universal phenomenon is known as the high place phenomenon, or more poetically in French, l'appel du vide, the call of the void. In 2012, a team of clinical psychologists led by Dr. Jennifer Hames at Florida State University conducted a landmark study to track this exact cognitive anomaly. They discovered that over 50% of individuals who have never harbored suicidal thoughts experience this sudden, terrifying urge when standing at great heights. The data proved that this is not a psychological defect. It is a universal neurological misfire. To understand why this happens, we have to look at the fragile processing speed of your central nervous system. Your brain operates on two distinct speeds: a lightning-fast subconscious survival loop and a slower, analytical conscious mind. The moment you step onto a high balcony or a cliff edge, your subconscious vestibular system registers an extreme, life-threatening danger before your eyes even process the view. It detects the sheer drop and immediately fires a massive, automatic survival reflex. It commands your muscles to tear themselves away from the edge. This entire protective reflex happens in less than a fraction of a millisecond. But a few milliseconds later, your slower conscious prefrontal cortex finally catches up to the situation. It looks around, evaluates the environment, and realizes you are actually completely safe. You are standing behind a heavy steel railing, or your feet are firmly planted on solid rock. There is no immediate danger of falling. This is where the hardware glitch occurs. Your conscious mind tries to make logical sense of the sudden, massive spike of fear and adrenaline that your body just experienced. It asks itself, if I am completely safe behind this railing, why did my survival system just panic? Because the brain must resolve this mathematical contradiction immediately, it misinterprets its own safety reflex. It incorrectly concludes that you must have actively wanted to jump. The false urge is born entirely from an error correction program trying to rationalize a split-second delay in your neural wiring. Have you ever wondered why human consciousness feels so inherently fragile when facing an open abyss? It is because our entire perception of reality is a stitched-together illusion. The monsters we confront at the edge of a cliff do not live in the open air. They are manufactured by a hypervigilant survival brain that moves faster than your own conscious awareness. We do not feel the call of the void because we want to leap. We feel it because our body desperately wants to live, and our mind simply fails to understand the speed of its own rescue.